Okay, so you saw I put 2 cans of salmon in there. I'm going to use not quite half of this onion, maybe a little more than a third. None of this recipe is like dependent on being exact, you know. Come in. Is Pops out there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just making sure you're not out there by yourself. I didn't think you were.
Look at my legs. Hey, those are my socks.
Yes, those are new socks for you.
Thank you, thank you.
You're so welcome.
Paper box full of paper. Look it up, Deanie.
Look at that.
So much paper I have.
If I start crying, it's not because someone hurt my feelings, it's because this onion made me cry. I kind of feel the sting. Feel the sting a little bit. Okay, so I diced that. Diced is probably best for this. And I've decided to not pre-cook it before putting it in the mixture. And the reason I decided that is because if there's a little bit of crunch from the onion, it will mask any bone that I missed to smash up for Matt. And it might bother Mila too to get a bite in there that's crunchy. But we're also going to try to make these as crunchy as possible. We're going to fry them in breadcrumbs and that sort of thing. Oh man, my eyes are really watering now. Okay, got my onion in there. I'm gonna also add some dill. I use quite a lot. Mostly I like this in tuna, but I like it in my salmon cakes too. I'm gonna add the teeniest dash of cayenne pepper. You barely see a dusting come out of it, and that's good, that's fine. I'm gonna add lots of black pepper. Pinch of salt, and I don't want to go crazy with it because, you know, 2 cans of salmon is all I'm using, and also there's going to be some salt in the mayo, so maybe like a 1/4 teaspoon or 1/3 of a teaspoon. That looks like a 1/3 of a teaspoon, right? Wouldn't you say? Because like I said, the mayo will have some of that in there. So I'm going to smash this up, make sure those onions all get broken up in there. Mix in the dill a little bit. Another thing you can use is
Hey, I already had one of these, see?
Herb de Provence. Yeah. Well, you can color more than one. And you don't have to do this. You also don't have to do the dill. I would say an onion or a shallot is not even necessary. You could literally just do salmon, egg, salt and pepper, and a little mayo, and that would be plenty. This is just some extra stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and add some mustard.
Why are you doing a cooking show?
Why am I doing a cooking show? Mimi wanted to record me, so I said, well, we'll make it a whole cooking show. All right, I'll stir that in better in a moment. I'm gonna add a little more actually. I keep forgetting there's 2 cans. There are 2 cans of that. Okay. Honestly, I probably could have mixed wet ingredients and that would have been a little more even. I'll just smash them all together now. Mayo and egg and mustard could all have been mixed together, but it's not a big deal. You don't want this to look like tuna salad or chicken salad. You don't want it quite that moist with mayo because we are going to add egg and that's what's going to help hold the patties together. Typically, I think for 2 cans of salmon, you want 2 eggs. So I'm going to make a hole there in the bottom. I haven't put my eggs up yet. Here they are. I might want to do 3 eggs. I'll see what it looks like. If you ever do too much egg, you can add breadcrumbs into the mixture to dry it up a little bit if you've already used it all. Excuse me, used up all of your salmon. Just helping combine the yolks and the whites, and then we'll fold all of this into it. So I got salt, pepper, dill, onion, and egg. And that's about the moisture that you want. Yeah, 2 eggs, 1 egg per can.
Why are you telling me what to do?
She wanted this recipe, so she's recording me making it. Was that a good idea?
Yes.
I guess. For breadcrumbs, I like to add dry breadcrumbs, you know, every so often so that I don't keep sticking new patties in ones that are already moist. Beautiful. Ooh, look at, show that to Mimi. Turn that around to her so she can see.
Look, Mimi.
Pretty.
Very nice.
Got a few straggling onions that I just want to throw in there.
When to be done, April?
Pretty soon.
Is this what we're eating tonight?
No, we're gonna go to a restaurant tonight. I'm just making this so that you and Daddy have some food that's really fast to get ready while I'm gone. So I think I'll go ahead and use 2 skillets. I do like to fry, you know, if I'm frying something up like this, I like to use an iron, cast iron. But you could use a non-stick pan, it doesn't matter. Like a, you know, Teflon or you can even use, if you use like stainless steel or something, I'd put a little bit of oil or butter in the bottom so that your egg doesn't stick to the pan. Okay, before I stick making sure I have everything before I stick my hands into that egg mixture.